For as long as I can remember, I've known there's something special within me. It might sound a little strange to hear someone say it so openly, because you belong to the same culture as I do. It's the one where you don't sing your praises, much less put it into phrases. You keep it quiet, stuck in your throat, you keep it tight, and you don't big note. Because I, like so many, had that middle class youth, taught politeness and quietness, and a simple truth. My parents, like most, well, they worked hard. They bought the small house on the oversized yard, and whilst we didn't know the big end of town, we weren't on Struggle Street either. For we were the era of kids who were explorers on two wheels and knew to finish a day's roam and be home as the streetlights shone their first glimpses of drab yellow light. The town, the bush, the trails and the paths took us on a nature's quest, a natural craft, the great outdoors, the earth and all its creatures, serving both as playground and as teachers. It was a great way to grow and find your place in the world. But this world, of course, carried both the light and the eclipse. Forget the sun's warmth on my skin and my lips, because despite the offer of joy and the glow, I was curiously drawn to a long and persistent shadow. The choice wasn't to search for my inner human right, but to seek others' acceptance as a false candle's light, and the crave to be part of this maddening crowd it had grown so loud. And to feed this need, I adopted a creed based around greed. But not around money or fame, but rather the aversion of shame. You see, I'd found my place in the world, but it was someone else's world, not mine. I tried too hard for the people that didn't matter, and I didn't try hard enough for the ones that did. I chased the goals that others held and tried to make them my own, but the seeds were sown, and what grew from this ground I soon found, well, it wasn't mine. And yet all the while it waited, this good within me. At the end of the path I ought to be travelling, it sat, patient like an old wise woman, one with weathered features and a knowing smile on her face. She didn't push me, rush me, wind the screws or crush me, nor did she ever walk away. Knowing but not demanding, for she knew I'd come around. From the dark valleys and shadows of guilt, from the heartache, regret and truth that I spilt, she knew I'd come back to her. And this good within me, it's now here in force, when I'm conscious, of course. And after 48 spins around this rock, it comes as no shock that all the things that we might lose and fear, all the things that we hold most dear, are connected to this good within. For when a heart is full, it's a gravitational pull that brings us all for which we search and all that we stargazed for. Like 2 decades of partnership to my beautiful wife, I struck pure gold and found the great love of my life. It's the struggle, the tease, the celebrations and the simple ease of two souls connected by both tears and a laugh. We walk independent but down the same path, and this woman gifted me 2 kids. And what a gift they are. Their belly laughs at the dinner table are the perfect antidote for any earthly ailment, of that I'm convinced. And there's an old saying that our children are our greatest teachers. Well, I know this to be true because one quick conversation with these twin tornadoes reminds me of the good in me. It's the same good in you too. It just sits there waiting to break through. These small reminders of our inherent good connect us to priority, and that we should commit to doing the work to find the real pursuit for belonging. All the things that we crave but only serve to enslave actually isn't about finding your place in this world. No, it requires a different search. A search for your world in this place. Your world in this place, that's where to covet the time and space in this crazy race called life. Because it's this trail that's not a trial. It's this journey that's taken me quite a while. The better part of me, the better part of you. Now that's a meandering path worth sticking to.